Soft daylight drifts along the corners of my room. I wander out the door while morning shakes away the gloom. A quiet kind of happiness begins to hum within my stride, like easy little rhythm rolling gently side to side. And the colors feel brand new, and everything moves slowly in a warm and simple hue. The breeze is light and playful as it settles on my skin. A mellow sense of brightness starts to bloom from deep within. Keep it this slow, let gentle sunlight paint the waking day. Lift my mood with tiny sparks that softly find their way. Ease my pace with cozy beats that move without a push. Carry me through moments where the morning starts to blush. Shape this time with the joys that lightly drift and stay. The houses wear a sleepy glow that lingers in the air. It dances with the footsteps that I'm placing everywhere. A soft, familiar looseness flows along the quiet streets. It turns the simple things into the sweetest little treats. My breathing finds a rhythm that feels easy, warm and free. And every corner hums a tune that feels just right for me. The gentle hum of morning blends with spaces calm and wide. A slow but steady cheerfulness begins to rise inside. Keep it slow, let gentle sunlight paint the waking day. Lift my mood with tiny sparks that softly find their way. Ease my pace with cozy beats that move without a push. Carry me through moments where the morning starts to blush. Shape this time with little joys that lightly drift and stay. Soft rays are slipping over rooftops painted gold. I step into the quiet streets where morning starts to unfold. A gentle spark of energy begins to rise with every stride, and something bright and feather-light is waking up inside. The traces of my sleepy thoughts are drifting far away, replaced by little hints of hope that soften into day. The rhythm meets the sunlight as it settles on my skin. A subtle sense of wonder starts to warm me from within. Lift me up, let morning colors guide my open mind. Clear the haze, let breezy tones leave yesterday behind. Brighten my pace, let steady beams fall lightly into view. Carry me on with gentle warmth that feels both soft and new. Shape this day with simple sparks to linger as I move. The houses cast long shadows that are stretching with the dawn. They follow to the tempo of the steps I'm walking on. the quiet open street, I fall into a steady step that sudden nightly lucid sweet. A playful little brightness starts to circle in my mind, like melodies that wander without needing to be defined. The colors in the distance stretch with gentle waking light, and everything feels softer as the day begins its flight. The breeze carries a rhythm that is easy, warm and clear. A mellow spark of calm begins to settle somewhere near. Lift the glow, let subtle sunshine spark a gentle cheer. Ease my thoughts with soft reminders that the morning's here. Guide my stride with breezy tones that lightly sway and flow. Carry me via simple scenes that hum a pleasant note. Shape this hour with quiet joy that slowly draws me near. Soft shadows drift along the rooftops, warming in the rise. They blend into the pathways where the amber morning lies. A little sense of freedom settles neatly in my chest. It greets the subtle stillness with a smile that feels refreshed. Each turn reveals a softness that begins to lightly shine, and all the little shifts within start falling into line. The rhythm meets the sunlight as it brushes past my face. A gentle early brightness starts to fill the open space. Lift the glow, let subtle sunshine spark a gentle cheer. Ease my thoughts with soft reminders that the morning's here. Guide my stride with breezy tones that lightly sway and float. Carry me through simple scenes that hum a pleasant note. Shape this hour with quiet joy that slowly draws me near. Soft colors drift like watercolor in the early sky. I fall into a gentle step that doesn't need a reason why. A quiet little rhythm floats beside my waking mind, like sunlight humming lightly through the spaces it can find. The morning air is tender as it brushes past my face, and everything feels slower in this easy kind of pace. The warmth begins to gather where the breeze and daylight meet. A mellow spark of comfort settles softly with the beat. Start me slow, let gentle brightness move along my way. Ease my mind with fairy tones that softly lift the day. Guide my walk with playful hints that shimmer light and new. Carry me through warm embrace that softly filters through. Shape this morning with subtle joy that blooms in quiet sway. The rooftops glowing colors that are stretching from the dawn. They curve into the pathways where the sleepy shade is drawn. Soft glimmers stretch across the morning's waking view. I settle into easy steps that feel both calm and new. A mellow, playful rhythm taps along the quiet lane, like sunlight flicking gently through. Set my mood with whispers from the soft and rising light. Ease my pace with breezy tones that make the morning bright. Lift my thoughts with gentle beats that move without a sound. Carry me through simple warmth that slowly wraps around. Shape this time with quiet cheer that fits this easy sight. The rooftops glow in amber while the shadows lean and sway. They drift into the rhythm of the quiet waking day. A small but steady freedom starts to dance along my stride. It softens all the corners where my sleepy thoughts reside. Each turn reveals a brightness that begins to softly shine. And everything aligns into a mellow, steady line. The early wind and rhythm meet along the open street. A softened pulse of clarity begins to fall in deep. Set my mood with whispers from the soft and rising light. Ease my pace with breezy tones that make the morning bright. Lift my thoughts with gentle beats that move without a sound. Carry me through simple warmth that slowly wraps around. Shape this time with quiet cheer that fits this easy sight. Soft morning winds with colors drifting lightly through the sky. I settle into quiet steps that move without a need to try. A gentle, playful rhythm starts to echo with my pace, like sunlight tracing lazy lines across an open space. The early day is warming as it brushes past my sight, and little sparks of looseness slip into my easy stride. The breeze begins to circle with a calm and cozy spin. A sleepy hint of brightness starts to hum beneath my skin. Light me up with mellow tones that softly lift the air. Ease my walk with gentle sounds that linger warm and fair. Guide my mind with subtle waves that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through simple scenes where morning starts to glow. Shape this hour with quiet joy that drifts without a care. Awakened hues are stretching through the early sun bends. They drift into the rhythm as the morning slowly mends. A small and steady comfort rises lightly in my chest. It settles in the silence where the softer moments rest. Each corner of the neighborhood begins to lightly shine, and everything moves gently in a smooth and easy line. The rhythm joins the daylight as it opens wide and bright. A calm and waking clarity begins to fill the light. Light me up with mellow tones that softly lift the air. Ease my walk with gentle sounds that linger warm and fair. Guide my mind with subtle waves that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through simple scenes where morning starts to glow. Shape this hour with quiet joy
gentle sway, I fall into a softened pace that greets the start of day. A drifting little rhythm hums beside my waking mind, like tiny beams of daylight tracing paths they long to find. The breezy air is mellow as it glides along my side, and subtle hints of brightness fall with every stride. The quiet warmth of a morning starts to circle through my chest. A calm and hopeful feeling settles where the light can rest. Lift me slow with tender tones that shimmer in the air. Ease my thoughts with quiet waves that drift without a care. Guide my walk with playful notes that sparkle soft and new. Carry me through gentle light that softly filters through. Shape this hour with pastel joy that lingers warm and fair. Soft shadows fold beneath the lines where early sunlight bends. They glow along the corners as the waking moment mends. A little breath of looseness rises gently from within. It settles on the stillness where the tender sounds begin. Each curve of the familiar street starts shining calm and wide, and every step aligns into a smooth and peaceful glide. The daylight meets the rhythm with a quiet, steady glide. A mellow blush of openness begins to bloom in sight. Lift me slow with tender tones that shimmer in the air. Ease my thoughts with quiet waves that drift without a care. Guide my walk with playful notes that sparkle soft and new. Carry me through gentle light that softly filters through. Shape this hour with pastel joy that lingers warm and fair. Cool morning brushes gently on the edges of my day. I settle into easy steps that drift in quiet play. A mellow little rhythm starts to shimmer by my side, like sunlight weaving softly through the breeze where dreams reside. The early glow is subtle as it spills along my way, and tiny hints of comfort rise to greet the gentle sway. The daylight gathers softly with a calm and waking tone. A quiet spark of brightness settles where it's newly grown. Lift my mood with tender notes that warm the morning air. Ease my stride with gentle waves that fall into a mellow stride that feels unhurried, loose and sweet. A tender little rhythm starts to glow along my side, like gentle threads of sunlight pulling softly as I glide. The early air is peaceful as it settles on my skin, and tiny waves of comfort rise and calmly settle in. A gentle warmth is blooming where the breeze begins to sway. A quiet spark of brightness starts to guide the way ahead. Lift my steps with mellow tones that shimmer warm and slow. Ease my thoughts with airy waves that softly come and go. Guide my walk with subtle hints that brighten every view. Carry me through gentle light that softly filters through. Shape this hour with tender joy that gently starts to grow. The rooftops hold a golden blush where morning starts to bend. It drifts into the pathways like a call, your friend. A little breath of freedom rises lightly in my chest. It blends into the silence where the softer moments rest. Each corner of the quiet road begins to softly shine, and every step connects into a smooth and gentle line. The rhythm meets the sunlight with a soft and steady ease. A calm and waking clarity begins to ride the breeze. Lift my steps with mellow tones that shimmer warm and slow. Ease my thoughts with airy waves that softly come and go. Guide my walk with subtle hints that brighten every view. Carry me through gentle light that softly filters through. Shape this hour with tender joy that gently starts to grow. Fresh daylight brushes softly where the quiet houses stand. I drift into a gentle step that moves without a plan. A tender little rhythm starts to sparkle near my mind, like morning breezes weaving through the colors they can find. Yeah. The early to settle there. Lift my thoughts with subtle tones that warm the waking sky. Ease my pace with mellow waves that calmly drift inside. Guide my steps with gentle hints that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through life, babe, where easy currents flow. Shape this out with quiet joy that slowly rises high.
Soft rays unfold across the rooftops in a quiet glow. I settle into gentle steps that move in rhythm slow. A tiny spark of brightness starts to wander through my mind, like drifting hints of daylight tracing paths they long to find. The early air is tender as it settles on my face. Gathering where the calm and breeze entwine. A subtle sense of openness begins to slowly shine. Lift my day with quiet tones that warm the softened blue. Ease my thoughts with airy waves that drift in gentle hue. Guide my walk with subtle beats that shimmer cool and low. Carry me through morning light where mellow breezes flow. Shape this time with peaceful joy that slowly opens in. The shadows stretch in slender lines where dawn begins to rise. They weave into the morning with a calm that softly lies. A little breath of freedom settles lightly in my chest. It rests within the quiet where my easy moments nest. Each corner of the waking street begins to softly glow, and every step falls quietly where tender currents go. The rhythm meets the daylight with a calm, unhurried glide. A slowly brightening clarity begins to grow inside. Live my day with quiet tones that warm the softened blue. Ease my thoughts with airy waves that drift in gentle hue. Guide my walk with subtle beats that shimmer cool and low. Carry me through morning light where mellow breezes flow. Shape this time with peaceful joy that slowly opens through. Sky. I drift into a quiet pace that doesn't need a try. A gentle little rhythm starts to glow around my mind, like early light that wanders through the places it can find. Slowly gather deep within. A tender
lightly with the beat. Breezes flow, shape this hour with peaceful joy that lightly settles there. The rooftops hold a tender glow where sunlight bends and sways. It wraps around the corners in a whirr, hey, hey. A small but steady looseness rises softly in my chest. It finds a home in stillness where the softer moments rest. Each turn along the sleepy road begins to softly shine, and everything aligns into a slow and easy line. The morning wind and rhythm meet with quiet open space. A mild and blooming clarity begins to fill the place. Lift my heart with gentle tones that warm the softened air. Ease my stride with quiet waves that shake this veil to care. Guide my thoughts with mellow hints that shimmer calm and low. Carry me through waking light where gentle breezes flow. Shape this hour with peaceful joy that lightly settles there. Soft glimmers drift along the rooftops as the day begins. I settle into gentle steps where quiet calmness spins. A mellow little rhythm starts to flutter by my side like easy beams of sunlight finding places they can hide. The early breeze is tender as it circles through the air, and little waves of softness gather lightly everywhere. A warmer brightness starts to bloom beneath the blue. A slow and steady comfort settles in and filters through. Lift my mood with gentle notes that ease the waking light. Soothe my mind with quiet waves that make the morning bright. Guide my walk with mellow tones that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through calming scenes where tender breezes flow. Shape this out with peaceful joy that rises soft and light. The shadows stretch in delicate lines where early colors bend. They meet the quiet morning with a calm that seems to blend. A little drift of looseness rises softly from my chest. It settles in the stillness where my mellow moments rest. Each corner of the quiet street begins to softly shine, and every step falls gently into an unhurried line. The sunlight meets the rhythm with a slow and easy glide. A mild and blooming clarity begins to glow. Inside, lift my mood with gentle notes that ease the waking light. Soothe my mind with quiet waves that make the morning bright. Guide my walk with mellow tones that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through calming scenes where tender breezes flow.
where quiet steps are found. A soft and airy rhythm starts to shimmer by my side, like golden bits of sunlight drifting slow along the tide. The early breeze is cooler as it settles on my skin, and whispers of a brightness lightly gather deep within. A tender sense of calm begins to rise beneath the blue. A mellow wave of openness drifts softly, filtering through. Lift my day with gentle tones that warm the peaceful air. Ease my thoughts with subtle waves that drift without a care. Guide my stride with quiet hints that shimmer calm and slow. Carry me through glowing paths where waking breezes flow. Shape this hour with soft delight that slowly gathers there. The rooftops catch a pale glow as the early colors bend. They spill into the corners like a calm and steady friend. A little breath of lightness rises softly in my chest, center with the stillness where my quieter thoughts rest. Each block reveals a brightness that begins to softly shine, and everything aligns into a smooth and steady line. The rhythm meets the daylight with a slow and gentle grace. A peaceful kind of clarity begins to fill the space. Lift my day with gentle tones that warm the peaceful air. Ease my thoughts with subtle waves that drift without a care. Guide my stride with quiet hints that shimmer calm and slow. Carry me through glowing paths where waking breezes flow. Shape this hour with soft delight that slowly gathers there.
Fresh daylight slips along the quiet corners of the street. I ease into a softened pace where calm and rhythm meet. A little spark of brightness starts to hum beside my mind, like drifting threads of sunlight tracing paths they long to find. The early air is gentle as it settles on my skin, and subtle waves of openness begin to rise within. A faint but warming clarity begins to softly grow. A mellow sense of stillness moves in quiet, tender flow. Lift my steps with airy tones that warm the waking breeze. Ease my thoughts with subtle waves that drift in gently. Guide my walk with soft intents that shimmer light and soul. Carry me through glowing streets where early breezes go. Shape this hour with quiet joy that lightly settles, please. The rooftops catch a gentle blush where morning colors bend. They drift into the silence like a calm and steady friend. A little breath of looseness rises softly in my chest. It finds a place to settle where my
Soft morning settles gently on the corners of the day. I drift into a calm stride where the quiet moments play. A mellow little rhythm starts to flutter near my mind like threads of early sunlight, tracing paths they long to find. The cool air begins to linger on my skin, and small unspoken comfort slowly rises from within. A warm and quiet brightness, a tender wave of open news we filtering through. A world once wide with gentle tones that warm the waking blue. Ease my thoughts with softened waves that drift in quiet hue. Guide my stride with subtle notes that shimmer calm and slow. Carry through tender light where mellow breezes flow. Shape this hour with peaceful joy that lightly follows through. The rooftops glow in faint shades as the early colors lean. They bloom into the silence with a hush that feels serene. A little breath of lightness rises up as the fleet nudge. It settles in the stillness where my quiet moments rest. Each street begins to glimmer as the soft reflections shine, and everything connects into one easy open line. The daylight meets the rhythm with a soft and steady glide. A gentle sense of clarity begins to grow inside. Lift my steps with gentle tones that warm the waking blue. Ease my thoughts with softened waves that drift in quiet hue. Guide my stride with subtle notes that shimmer calm and slow. Carry me through tender light where mellow breezes flow. Shape this hour with peaceful joy that lightly follows through. Passate la bête. Soft daylight drifts along the outline of the waking town. I settle into gentle steps that barely press the ground. A quiet little rhythm starts to shimmer by my side, like early beams of silver light that softly slip and glide. The morning air is cooler as it settles on my skin, and little waves of clarity begin to rise within. And a sense of stillness starts to bloom beneath the hue. A calm and steady openness drips softly filtering through. Lift my mind with subtle tones that warm the morning air. Ease
The rooftops hold a faint glow where the early colors lean. They gather in the silence with a hush that feels serene. A little breath of looseness rises softly in my chest. It rests within the stillness where my calmer thoughts can rest. Each corner of the easy road begins to softly shine, and every step connects into one smooth and steady line. The daylight meets the rhythm with a soft, unhurried glide. A slow and blooming clarity begins to fill inside. Lift my mind with subtle tones that warm the morning air. Ease my stride with mellow waves that drift without a care. Guide my walk with softened hints that shimmer light and slow. Carry me through gentle paths where peaceful breezes go. Shape this hour with quiet joy that lightly gathers there. Morning haze drifts softly where the quiet rooftops lie. I fall into an easy step beneath the warming sky. A gentle little rhythm starts to float along my mind, like tender beams of daylight tracing paths they long to find. The early breeze is mellow as it brushes past my side, and subtle waves of comfort settle softly with my stride. A slow and gentle brightness starts to bloom beneath the air. A tender sense of calmness lingers quietly this somewhere. Lift my breath with softened tones that warm the quiet blue. Ease my thoughts with drifting waves that move in gentle hue. Guide my walk with subtle beats that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through mellow light where tender breezes go. Shape this hour with peaceful joy that slowly filters through. The rooftops hold a soft glow as the early colors bend. They slide into the silence like a calm, familiar friend. A little breath of looseness rises lightly in my chest. It rests within the stillness where my softened moments rest. Each corner of the waking street begins to softly shine, and every step aligns into a calm and steady line. The rhythm meets the daylight with a warm, unhurried glide. A quiet wave of clarity begins to bloom inside. Lift my breath with softened tones that warm the quiet blue. Ease my thoughts with drifting waves that move in gentle hue. Guide my walk with subtle beats that shimmer soft and slow. Carry me through mellow light where tender breezes go. Shape this hour with peaceful joy that slowly filters through. Hey, hey,
slightly on the quiet morning lane. I fall into an easy step where calm and rhythm reign. A drifting little pattern starts to shimmer near my mind, like gentle threads of early light, exploring paths they find. The morning air is clearer as it settles by my side, and subtle waves of freshness fall in line with every stride.
A tender rise of brightness starts to bloom beneath the blue. A quiet sense of openness drifts softly filtering through. Lift my day with mellow tones that warm the waking skies. My thoughts with gentle waves that drift and wander by. Guide my walk with softened notes that shimmer calm and slow. Carry me through brightened paths where early breezes flow. Shape this hour with quiet joy that slowly gather high. Soft shadows stretch in jocks where colors bend. They blend into the silence like a calm, familiar friend. A little breath of looseness rises softly in my chest. It settles in the stillness where my lighter thoughts can rest. Each turn reveals a brightness that begins to softly shine, and everything connects into one smooth and steady line. The rhythm meets the daylight with a slow and hurried glide. A peaceful wave of clarity begins to bloom inside. I lift my day with mellow tones that warm the waking skies. My thoughts with gentle waves that drift and wander by. Guide my walk with softened notes that shimmer calm and slow. Carry me through brightened paths where early breezes flow. Shape this hour with quiet joy that slowly gathers high.